It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Havlicek. The three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's McGrady. The three is up. Back to Harden. The three. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Pierce. Defended by Harden. From deep. No good on the shot.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Olajuwon. Pass to McGrady. Harden with it. Shot clock at 6. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Now here's Harden. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Malone. The three is up. And it's Harden again missing. Boston on offense. 4-3. A nice shot by Havlicek.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Harden. Out to the right wing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Drexler. Houston gets it back. Knocked away. In transition, here they come. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
Here's Bird. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Pass to McGrady. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen. And they're on the run. Fires it. Again, Boston.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Harden. Here's McGrady. Outside for Harden. Pass to McGrady. And here's Harden to halt the run. McGrady shot is off.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Takes a three. The rebound by Malone. The Rockets trail. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Left side, Harden. Tipped. And here come the Celtics again. Boston on the fast break. A nice shot by Havlicek. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Here's Murphy. Pass to Yao. Now Hayes. Here's Yao. Here's Francis. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Here's Pierce. He's defended by Hayes. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Francis.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Pierce. From deep three-point range, buries it from three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Over to the left wing. "51 seconds left to play in the first quarter."
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Here's Pierce. Outside Jones. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And finished off by Hayes.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Outside Jones. Right wing. Here's Pierce. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 5 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything's clicking at the offensive end.
Taking a look at the Celtics.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And the free throw, no good. White against Paul. Here's Jones. And the Celtics another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now Paul. And there's the drive. Pass to Sampson. Here's Tomjanovich. Clock at 6. Outside Paul. The three ball. It's hauled in by Garnett. And the Celtics in possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Jones. Pass to Garnett. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good. And Boston leads by 15. White against Paul. To the inside. Picked his pocket. And the Celtics another three.
Well, he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the three in transition.
Got a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball. Checking in for the Celtics.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Drexler. Here's McGrady. Got a piece of it. And Smith over to help. Here's Bird. The kick out to White. Here's the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
Timeout called. Houston.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. Six to shoot. Here's Drexler. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Bird. And again, Boston with the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Pass to Drexler. Driving inside. Three-pointer, Harden. Kept alive. Here's McGrady. Here's Olajuwon. Guarded by Russell.
Boston foul. Bob Cousy.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Harden. Here's McGrady. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Here's Havlicek. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Goes back up. It's tipped. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Olajuwon. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Pass to Drexler. Outside Harden. 4 on the clock. Driving in. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Releases. It's rebounded by Houston. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Defended by Harden. Pass to Bird. The rebound by Malone. There's the steal. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bird. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And Boston leads by 18. Pass to Drexler. There's 21 seconds left in the second. Stripped away. Fires for 3. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Celtics.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front at the half is Boston. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this tremendous.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to McGrady. Here's Olajuwon. Now here's Harden. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
6 on the shot clock. Long range from the inbound. Offensive board. Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer, Harden. Here's Drexler. Out left to the wing. There's the three.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
To the wing, right side. Here's McGrady. He's got 5.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Pass to Russell. Here's Pierce. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Malone. Up top, Harden. Lets it go. No luck on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. 22 was their biggest lead.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Bird. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Bird. 10 points for him. To the middle. Russell. Pass to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. Pulls it. And it's Bird missing. And the Rockets with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Harden. Here's Olajuwon. 6 points for him. Harden misses.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Down low. Pass to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. Here's Bird. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So both teams making some changes here. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Paul with it. Now guarded by White. Out to the right wing. Pass to Yao. Deflected. Here's Cowens. Out to the right wing. For 3. Havlicek's shot is off. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Paul's shot is off.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about... very strange.
Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Here's Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Here's Havlicek. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Yao. Guarded by Russell. Paul into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass.
He has the ball on the string, master at changing gears and speeds. I mean, all challenges your defense to react.
To the right side. To the paint. Here's Yao. And that one is hammered home.
Seeing the floor well. Paul is fantastic at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
It's intercepted. Ooh, poked away. Pass to McGrady. Here's Yao. Inside. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Here's White. 1 minute left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Sinks the tray. White's got 6 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Pass to Sampson. Here's Murphy. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
From outside the arc, drills it from deep. He has 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to McGrady. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Boston.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Pierce gets the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Houston foul. Calvin Murphy. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pierce. The kick out to White. With 2 seconds left, and is blocked. And he gets it back. And so it's the Boston Celtics, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
That's his first.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for Boston, the shot's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Rondo with it. From deep. Doesn't go for him.
Even for a player who's not a 3-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
To the inside. Here's Sampson. Pass to Tomjanovich. Smith right side. Here's Tomjanovich. The 3-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Smith. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up.
At the line for the Celtics, Sam Jones. At the line for one.
And Chris, you had great success playing in a small market, but there's a growing concern with stars gravitating to the coast that the small market teams are facing too much of an uphill climb.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate over the importance of parity, BA. I mean, TV ratings favor the super teams, but, you know, for myself and really for any athlete, we should like giving every team a chance to compete. So, yeah, I hope it stays an even and a level playing field for all teams, no matter where they're located.
From behind the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First team foul. Coming out of the floor.
Boston on D. Inside.
Yao Ming.
Tom Janovich gets the bucket.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
Outside Jones. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Parrish. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, you know, and a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that, you know, I proved that as a big man, you can step out, you can ball handle, you can pass, you can just be a player. Hopefully that allows them a little bit of freedom to do their thing, because these players today are great, and even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game to the next level.
Pass to Yao. Rondo with the steal. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Boston, no good that time either. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. Fires from deep.
In the game.
Offensive rebound, Celtics. Takes it inside. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so he hits both. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. Pass to Sampson. The steal. The kick out to White. Takes the 3. And they get it back. It's Hayes with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. To the paint. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. Right wing. Pass to White. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Paul with it. Looking to end the drought. Over to the wing. Pass to Tomjanovich. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Jones with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Checking in for the Celtics, Kevin McHale.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the drive.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Releases. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.